Welcome to the channel, folks. Mr. H here. I've got monarchsciences.com website up again because we're diving into the Monsterverse. I don't think people haven't realised that this has actually happened. So let's just go quickly double check whether there's any more updates on King Ghidorah. Yes, there is. So we've got new footage of King Ghidorah and then also new comments about it. So there's a few things to note. So new profile on King Ghidorah, but then there's also new character breakdowns, which is previously we didn't know anything about this. So we'll get into King Ghidorah first, and then we'll obviously go from there. But it states that specimen Titanus Ghidorah, the one who is many, potentially just in reference, obviously, to the heads of King Ghidorah. Antarctica, the Wall of Serpents. Obviously, we know he's literally in that ice block, that wall. Monarch designation, Monster Zero. Nature, bioelectrical. All of this stuff is unknown except for its body height, which is 521 feet. Here's the new video. I've not seen this yet, so we'll watch this together. If it ever loads. Wow. Okay. Alright then. What is he shooting at? Wow. Okay, wow, that was quite something, wasn't it? Can't make out what that is. Is he flying? His wings are there as well. Very strange. That's bloody awesome. I don't know what he's firing at though. Anyway, so let's scoot down. From the Hydra to the Rainbow Serpent, myth was the compass that led us to the resting place of the three-headed Titan. A name unspoken through millennia of whispered nightmares. A living extinction event named the one who is many. We call it Monster Zero. At a Monarch containment facility deep in the frozen tundra of Antarctica, a three-headed winged serpent of ancient yet unknown origin lies frozen within a glacial tomb of ice. This is without question the largest superspecies ever discovered, easily dwarfing Godzilla at a height of over 500 feet tall. That's unbelievable. Cranial scans reveal a divergent frontal lobe density in the brains of the three heads, denoting that each head has disparate levels of cognitive function and possibly even independent thought. So we know that they do anyway, that's been confirmed now. Okay, here we go. Muscle tendons. What? Oh, I read the bottom one. Monster Zero's dermal layer is gilded with trace amounts of aurum. See ARC record 73.126. Metallurgical studies theorize the scales act as a conductor capable of carrying bioelectrical currents through the creature's body. Injuries have been discovered on several locations on the beast's body, reminiscent of claw and scorch marks. Exoforensics are currently investigating. That is going to be, without a shadow of doubt, Godzilla. Muscle tendons on the wings are so hyper-tensile that their massive aerodynamics could generate hurricane-force winds when in flight, coupled with its body's electroreceptor molecular biology, capable of conducting electrical currents. Water vapor in the air would be heated at extreme levels, creating its own localized storm system as it travels. Unbelievable. Simply put, if Monster Zero were to fly again, the stratosphere would be torn open by an otherworldly tempest of thunder and lightning our sky has never seen. Cryptolinguistics has analysed translations of every worldwide case study of Monster Zero in the Monarch database across tens of thousands of years. The ancients called it Ghidorah. So that's all new. Well, some of it's new anyway. The footage is definitely new. However, what we do have are the operatives. Now this is all new. So, we have Dr. Eileen Chen. Title, Senior Mythographer, Titan Research and Containment. Awesome. Areas of expertise, mythology, folklore, religious studies, genealogy, geomythology. I love how they're expanding this universe. It is so bloody good. Education, Tsinghua University, I've butchered that for sure. MS Myth and Fable, Peking University, PhD, Comparative Mythology. Next of kin, And then it just goes to again, just building out the whole Scarlet security clearance only. So the background of this character, Dr. Eileen Chen is Monarch's leading mythologist, using ancient mythology as a guiding light for Titan research and reconnaissance. By studying primeval belief systems, local superstitions, and forgotten folklore, she builds a profile of life forms long forgotten by history. For Chen, myth is far more than just a book in a library or a tapestry in a museum. As her grandmother May taught her, myth is our compass. That compass most recently drew her to a group of loggers in China's Yunnan province. So this is Mothra. They were unsettled by what they reported as mysterious singing in the surrounding rainforest. Ah-ha-ha! So they're building in the little fairies, basically. Correlating audio recordings of the haunting sound with local myths of powerful singing forest spirits. Yes! This is how they're going to do it. That's so good. I've not read this yet. Dr. Chen and her sister, Dr. Ling, led Dr. Emma Russell and her recon team through the surrounding mountains, where they discovered an ancient temple believed to be over 12,000 years old, the Temple of the Moth. Inside, one of our world's most wondrous myths came to life with the discovery of a living chrysalis, Titanus mossura, known to the ancients as Mothra. As third-generation monarch, Dr. Chen continues a grand family legacy of brilliant monarch operatives, making some of the greatest evolutionary discoveries in the history of mankind. But Chen is not motivated solely by science or ambition. For her, this mission is deeply personal, even spiritual. As a mother of 2 daughters, she hopes the discovery of the Titans will lead to a better and more enlightened world. Because where others see monsters, Chen sees the entire natural history of our planet, all the way back to a time when mankind and gods walked the earth together and when humans lived in harmony with nature instead of trying to control it. Well, that's good. I do like that. So, Dr. Sam Coleman, this is the chap that we see in the trailer that goes, oh, consider us intimidated, or let's go buy him a beer. Director of Technology. I'm sure there's not that much else going on. Crowdsourcing and neural networking. Neural networking, maybe that comes into play, who knows. Not an awful lot in here. So when did he join Monarch? Okay, so joining Monarch after turning down several lucrative job offers in the private sector, he went on to lead the development and launch of Monarch Sciences, a multinational global communications network that provides public access to Monarch's now declassified files. So that's actually in the film then, so that's interesting. Everything they've shown on monarchsciences.com is part of the movie. That's amazing. This viral marketing is the best. Ushering in a new era of transparency and connectivity in a post-Godzilla world. His first assignment was digitally cataloguing Monarch's expansive data archives, and after poring through years of sightings and evidence dating back to the dawn of myth, he thrilled at the awe-inspiring nature, that's weird English, of these remarkable creatures, instilling him with the childlike wonder of academia-driven youth had denied him. He was quickly promoted to Director of Technology and now oversees all aspects of Monarch's proto-tech, from networking communications to advanced weaponry and early warning systems. Often called to speak at government hearings, that's what we see in the trailer, on behalf of Monarch's ever-escalating budgets. Despite his incredibly busy schedule, he still takes pride in personally tweeting. Oh, so he's the guy behind... Well, in theory, anyway. That's great. Love it. Right, so Dr. Vivian Graham... Great actress behind this. Really, really great actress, in fact. She is behavioral sciences, biology, and fossil analysis. So she is a paleozoologist. Interesting. Dr. Graham was raised by her mother in a single-parent household. Not really important, but she enjoyed dinosaurs, that's fine. During a middle school field trip to the Natural History Museum in London, she snuck away from the group to explore on her own, staying overnight among the fossils and artifacts that had become her childhood obsession. Her panicked mother was relieved to find her peacefully asleep at the foot of a brontosaurus skeleton late that evening. All right then. Okay, so how she got involved in Monarch. Growing up to become a naturally gifted paleobiologist, Dr. Graham was personally recruited by Monarch to Monarch by Dr. Serizawa, who quickly became her mentor and in some ways the father figure she never had. Vivian valued Serizawa's leadership and expertise. He valued her constantly challenging him with scientific focus, and what began as mentorship soon evolved into partnership. Okay. Are they lovers? Or just partners, I guess. Dr. Graham has an expert eye for fossil analysis and paleoforensics, often joking that she can read striations in bone fragments like her grandmother could read tea leaves. Interesting. Again, okay, so here you go. An expert eye in this field is exactly what Serizawa needed, leading to her first field assignment examining an unidentified Titan skeleton found in the Philippines. Awesome. So they're calling it all the way back to the 2014 movie. Love it. Really, really love it. A shared fascination with Titanus Gojira bonded the pair through many missions leading to the events of San Francisco, during which her courage and commitment would mark her out as a key member of Monarch's leadership team in a post-Godzilla world. It's been a while since I've watched 2014 Godzilla. I don't remember her in it. Anyway, awesome though. Really, really cool. Dr. Graham joined Monarch with the promise of studying live specimens during a time when others would scoff at such a notion, but it was an offer she could not refuse, to live a life of adventure beyond anything that little girl... Yeah, cool. Really, really cool. Dr. Emma Russell. Now this, if you don't know, this is rumoured to be the big baddie. Chief Paleobiologist and Director of Bioacoustic Studies. So hopefully we will get... Just moving my mic. Hopefully we will get some kind of comments on the Orca, or how that works. Areas of expertise: behavioural science, bioacoustics, echolocation, geobiology, environmental change. Now, interestingly enough, her next of kin is listed as Josephine Williams, her mother, that's fine. Jean Williams, her father, that's fine. Madison Russell, that's her daughter, that is Millie Bobby Brown's character. Andrew Russell, her son, who, as far as we're aware in this film, is actually dead. And the reason why I say that is, it's fairly obvious. There's... You know, we see Madison Russell floating around. There is a photograph of the whole family, but there's no son in it, you know, in the movie or anything like that. And then we've got Mark Russell, interestingly enough. So he's the chap who works for Monarch as well. Emma Russell brought herself to the attention of Monarch without even knowing Monarch existed. In 2005, the Cryptozoological Agency detected an abnormal sonic pulse wave signal emanating from the greater Boston area that matched previously recorded Titan song in both frequency and strength. That's interesting, they're calling it Titan song now. Dr. Serizawa and Dr. Graham were immediately dispatched to the region with a Monarch field unit to investigate, suspecting the emergence of a new superspecies, only to discover two doctoral candidates at MIT working on the prototype of a revolutionary communication device that had the potential to alter the course of human and Titan coexistence forever. The Orca. Yes! They are revealing some information about the machine. Good. Building a reputation as a maverick at a young age. Oh yeah, Logan Paul fans will be on this. And described by early lecturers as brilliant but rebellious, Emma has a history of involvement in environmental activism and the occasional arrest stemming from protest participation. Emma and her husband Mark Russell revolutionized interspecies communication with their groundbreaking research in the field of bioacoustics. Okay. The staggering potential for what the Orca was capable of became evident once Emma and Mark were activated at Monarch. So they were what? Okay. They disagreed on the world-changing implications of the technology, and Mark resigned from Monarch shortly after the 2014 San Francisco incident, citing personal reasons. It's the death of their child. It has to be. A dedicated mother, Emma is currently on assignment at Monarch Outpost 61 with a daughter, Madison, while leading the ongoing specimen research into the embryonic Titanus mossura. Driven by a sense of duty to both her child and the planet, Emma is determined to do whatever it takes to prepare Maddie for a brave new world. Yeah, her child, not children. She's supposed to have a son. So yeah, definitely. Dr. Mark Russell. What's he special? Wildlife behavioral science, biocommunication, apex predation. Don't think there's too much interest in this one. Not really. No. No, there's nothing there. I'll leave this link down below in the description box so you can just pause the video and read this now. But I'm going to skip it because I don't think there's too much on here. Dr. Ish Shiro Serizawa. Interestingly enough, let's just take a look at this and see if there is anything more in here. Because we've not really had a character breakdown for him yet. If Godzilla is king of the monsters, Ish Shiro Serizawa is Monarch's royalty. Son of founding father Ish Serizawa, his family legacy has been woven into the very fabric of Monarch's DNA from its inception. Born and raised in Hiroshima, Japan, Serizawa grew up in the aftermath of the unimaginable tragedy that first awoke Titanus Gojira, forging a powerful bond between man and monster that has become the driving force in his life. His father taught him to respect the harmony between man and nature from an early age, core values of coexistence that he would embody as Monarch's guiding principle. He still carries his father's pocket watch with him, a broken timepiece that reminds him of the ultimate price of mankind's destructive nature. Awesome. Really, really nice that they're just building that in there. Obviously, Hiroshima was such a disgusting, tragedy, basically. Serizawa is a man of quiet reserve, fond of the classical works of Wagner, poetry of Matsuo Basho. When Godzilla revealed himself to the world in 2014, the laughter stopped and desperate governments turned to him as humanity's leading authority on creatures thought to be myth. I still don't think there's too much else around here. No. Okay, so again, you can just pause the video now if you want and just take a look. But there's not too much here, which, again, just kind of... Yeah, there's nothing else added. We know this character anyway. Dr. Rick Stanton. Now, this is the one I believe that's actually connected a little bit more to King Kong. Overseeing a sophisticated global network. Oh, hold on, what does he do? Cryptosonographer. Ah, okay, so audio forensics, sub-frequencies. Nice. Okay, I think when Dr. Emma Russell goes AWOL, he will probably step in then, I would imagine. Okay. Becoming increasingly intrigued by company whispers of a cover-up mission to Skull Island in 1973, he reached out to one of the rumoured Skull Island project leads, Dr. Houston Brooks, and the two like-minds soon became close friends. Brooks introduced him to Dr. Serizawa, who knew a true believer when he saw one, and shortly after Stanton was offered the position at Monarch. To most, the idea of Titans sounded like a crazy conspiracy theory. To Stanton, it sounds like a dream job. Interestingly, okay. So Castle Bravo, nice callback there. So Dr. Stanton oversaw the Monarch Science satellite tracking system until he was offered a field assignment on Monarch's underwater surveillance team at Castle Bravo and jumped at the opportunity. So now he's just underwater. Awesome. I think this is great. Really, really happy with this. I think this is super, super cool. I don't really care about too much of who this, character is. It's not what's there to explain. Distant relationships, again, kind of fine, really. You can pause this or just take a look at it all you like. I don't really care too much. Jackson Barnes, this is just the G Squad, is it? I guess that's what they call them. Yeah. Yeah. Again, not overly interested in this, but there you go. I mean, that's all of the new character breakdowns. Really. What do you guys think of all of this, guys? Let me know down below in the comment section. Oh no! Colonel Alan Jonah. Non-Monarch operative. Breach discovered. Oh, just when I was going to go. This is the leader of the eco-terrorists. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. In a world destabilized by the Titan revelation, Jonah is a master of chaos, a defective British Army colonel and MI6 agent gone rogue. He has been connected to a highly skilled team of armed mercenary cells, operating behind a smokescreen of socio-political subterfuge. A profile formed by psych evaluations and revolutionary propaganda and reveals a man disillusioned by governments and obsessed with levelling the global playing field through stolen weapon technology. Oh my god, wow. Monarch first became aware of Jonah after he was apprehended on suspicion of attempting to infiltrate a Muto dig site in 2005. What? Oh my god. Little else is known about Jonah's current whereabouts, but he has been tagged as a Class 1 eco-terror threat. With his interest in Titan still unclear, one thing is sure, having lived through some of the most brutal theatres of conflict as a troubled military agent, Jonah believes he has seen firsthand the monster that humanity can become. Wow. I might just do this as a separate video, so if this is a separate video, hit subscribe for, more of my other content, and watch the main character breakdown. If it's not, then, guys, I want all of your thoughts down below. This is amazing. Sorry about it, it's a long video, but I thought I'd just go through it all with you and just chit-chat my way through it. So, let me know your thoughts down below. I love what they're doing here, I really do. This has been the best, the very best in viral marketing for a really, really long time. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching.